the other thing that cracks me up are the law enforcement clubs because, like during the weekdays, you're pulling us over, but during the weekends, you want to be us. Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Koyote from the Heathens Motorcycle Family, and I'm chatting with Staxx.
Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today
I can't really answer that. And because I know that there are some beefs out there that are decades old and were been beef before since I was born. And I understand that there comes a time that after so much lives have been lost and so much blood has been shed, that it might not be able to get walked back. But then at the same token, I feel that we're all grown men and that there's nothing stopping us just to really sitting down and hashing some real shit out. And I believe in fist fights, to be totally honest with you. Straight up. I was raised by old school people. And if you have a beef, you have a fist fight. What did Craig's dad say? He said, "You live to fight another day." You know what I mean? Like, and there's no reason for someone to get taken off the map over some petty shit, man. Especially when you find out. It's crazy because being a sociologist and looking at podcasts on YouTube about gangs and stuff, and you realize that there's a lot of beefs that get started over females and stuff. And I'm like, that's crazy, bro. Because
and then both people lose their life. Both people, you throw your life away for nothing.
Yeah, and guess what, man? 78% of the time, these hoes out here are for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And they're playing games.
100%.
Yeah, and like it just dumbfounds me sometimes because, come on, like I said again, I'm 42, bro. Imagine me joining an organization or joining something in my 40s to prove that I'm tough or something. That's just weird to me, man. And that's just me. I'm probably gonna offend somebody with that statement, but all I can do is speak my truth from my observations.
Do you guys get harassed by law enforcement?
Yeah. Yeah. Which is funny because they'll pull you over and then they'll try to shoot the shit with you. Like, bro, what the I gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta go to work or something. They pull, hey, so what are you doing? I don't know, dude. I'm trying to get to work and earn a paycheck. What are you doing other than harassing people? And the other thing that cracks me up are the law enforcement clubs because, like during the weekdays, you're pulling us over, but during the weekends, you want to be us. That's wild as hell. That's wild as hell.
Have you seen them out on the road? Yeah, have you seen them out on the road too?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I've seen more than a few out here. Friggin', I always laugh and think in my head because those dudes will be having clutching their old ladies and their old ladies be staring. I was like, ooh, that's what makes you do this. I was like, you know what I'm saying? The old lady just want to go out and
they might as well have the girl riding.
Exactly.
Might as well be on the back.
Exactly, bro. Like those dudes, I don't give them dudes no respect. You know what I mean? Pick a side of the fence, homie.
So how far have you guys ridden in the country?
Some of us have ridden coast to coast, man. You know what I mean? Me, I've been more around Arizona and everything. Been up to Colorado for a bit and then came down. But mostly that trip, I was in the cage mostly. I didn't have the insurance on my bike or nothing, so I didn't bring it with me. You know what I mean? I mean, the last thing I want to do is get pulled over some and then them gives them grounds to with the bros. I like my on the up and up when it comes to that. That's the base level. Exactly. That's the base level. Get your ass some. Hey, folks, get your ass some insurance and not the bare minimum for real.
How many accidents have you seen, and can you walk me through an accident if you got a story about that?
Oh man, that's that that question kind of hits hard, man. We just one of our prospects just went down Sunday. We were heading back to Tucson from down south, and freaking chain reaction, man. He got hit and he got drugged, and I don't want to get into too much, but yeah, he's not doing so good. If I could take a second and just say, Chop, I love you, bro. You're strong. You're gonna get through this shit, and you're gonna come out the other side better than ever, man. We all love you, and we're hoping for the best for him and his family. Um, freaking man, he's got yeah. That's that. It was scary, bro. It was scary. You train yourself, and you could take all the classes and first aid and all that you want, man. But when you roll up on that, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. There was a little bit that I froze. Shout out to the bro Has for keeping a calm head and like doing what needed to be done, and snapping us out of it to freaking help him. Like it, dude. God damn it. That was
Yeah,
not.
it's a lot of chaos, right? Adrenaline
Yeah,
rushing.
yeah. And freaking it really hit different because July of 24, I was hit on my bike by someone who wasn't paying attention, and freaking I had like an open book pelvic fracture, basically splitting in two. I have titanium rods and plates and screws and shit inside of me, and like rolling up on that, all I saw was like flashbacks, but it felt like flashbacks, but from the other aspect of things, you know. And yo, Staxx, I can't tell you which side is worse, dude, because both sides of the coin are fucking horrible. I was scared. I was absolutely scared for my bro. I've known Chop for a very long time, and outside of this, before this, and I was scared for him.
And it's different when you see your brother laying on the ground, right?
It is because there have been situations where you roll up and it's a stranger, and you help, but then it's like, man, I dude, like that, it was an obstacle. It was scary. Yeah, it was not good, man. It was not good. And it sucked because this past weekend, we were all having an awesome time and just having a blast. And I'll even show you. I'm gonna send you some pictures so you see. We were having a great time, man, and like then boom, instant in an instant. It's just like that. It could be like that. Goddamn. Damn. I don't wish it on anybody. I don't care who you are, what you've done to me or my brother. I do not wish that upon anybody.
What about your accident? Can you walk me through what happened?
Yeah. I was that morning, I woke up, and like I said, I live in Arizona. It was a summer day, bright and shiny, but for me, I'm gonna be honest, man, the whole day had kind of had like this weird overcast to it, you know. And that morning, we went to a memorial for another fallen rider who had passed away, and I went home, grabbed my girlfriend, we went out to lunch, came back, had lunch, came back home, had a nap, and midday adult naps. Got up, got ready because we were going to the clubhouse because we were having an event, and I remember just getting on the bike, going cruising, and just nothing was wrong, but it felt weird. So then we're at an intersection, and I have the right of way. I'm going right through, and here in Tucson, we have these cautionary yellow left-hand turn signals. Guy wasn't paying attention. I saw him and it looked, I swear it looked like he was looking at me, man, you know, and he goes to make a left and I see him coming and I'm like, yo, what the dude? Like, what is this dude doing? So like, I start, trying to go parallel to him. Cause I'm like, freaking what, I don't understand what's happening necessarily, and then the last thing I remember is being like, bro, I'm gonna get off this bike and beat this dude's